Yes, we're back. Another episode of Spong 44, no less. This is the 44th game we've played on the 44th platform. That's right, we've played 44 different games on 44 different platforms so far, none of which is emulated. This is Chuckie Egg on the BBC Micro. Before I go delving into that and talk a little bit about the layout and changes that we've done this year, and there's going to be changes this year for this channel, which I'm very excited about. The first thing is that you see most of the screen now is taken up by the game itself. I am now a little dude in the bottom left hand corner, just my head and a new seat. Ooh, nice seat, new seat, very nice. I've also changed the border, so rather than the thing on the right hand side describing the game and stuff, it's now on the top of the screen. You can just see it above me. So you can just see the long strip of text. If you want to know about the game, there's also a little logo now in the bottom right hand corner, which is Spong, but that's all transparent, so you can see through it. The game, because the game's the star. None of the other stuff. The other stuff is just there to tell you what you're watching, what's it all about. But really, the game is the star. So, what is Chuckie Egg? Chuckie Egg is a platform game. Came out on many different platforms. But the home platform, the game it came out, the system or the platform, I should say, it came out was generally regarded as the home platform is indeed the BBC Micro. And I'm running this on a BBC Micro, a refurbished one. I hasten to add. It's extraordinary. It's got a flash card in it as a compact flash card as a hard disk of all things. It's also got a USB port that you can add even more programs to it. It doesn't need a floppy disk drive. It doesn't need a tape drive. It's got everything inside built in. It's quite extraordinary. I'm really impressed by it, and I got it on eBay sometime about 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been really enjoying using it because I never had a BBC as a kid. I had a friend who had one, and we played on it a few times. But really, my experience with it was pretty limited. And I do remember the speaker is the thing that bothered me most, because the sound comes from the BBC itself, not through the TV screen, which is going to be a bit annoying. I know when we play this game, because unfortunately, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be me playing this game. You're going to hear the sounds that are going to be out of sync to what's going on the screen because of the natural stream delay, so I apologise for that. Now, I could have attacked this with a soldering iron and had the sound pop out from the TV. I could have done that. Problem is, and there's a big problem, my skills behind a soldering iron leave a lot to be desired. Let's just say I've had some disasters in the past with the soldering iron, and I tend to avoid it as much as humanly possible. If I really don't have to do it, then I won't do it. And in this instance, I've decided not to do it. So, call me a chicken, call me an ignorant idiot, but honestly, me and soldering irons do not get on. So, I need to maybe practice. I don't know. I'm just, every time, normally something very bad happens. Very bad. Anyway, all that aside, what I'm here to talk about and play is Chuckie Egg. Came out in 1983 and released by ANS Software, and yeah, really good game, I think. This is the version I prefer. We'll talk about that in a second. The version I prefer, oh dear, I'm going to do up, down, so this is my left, right, and then space. Those keys are what I always use when it comes to platformers on the Spectrum, so I just thought I'd do that on the BBC. So you're going to hear the sounds coming out from the BBC that won't sync with what's going on the screen, and I apologise for that. So here we go, I'm just running along, upstairs. So what you got to do is you've got to pick up eggs, little gold eggs. And you do that, and the little piles of purple, they're seeds. And the blue things walking around, they're birds. They don't take kindly to you at all, so if you touch them at all, they will attack you and kill you instantly, and you lose a life. So you must avoid them at all costs. So I'm going to do now. So, as I said, there you go. So, the first part is pretty simple. Pretty simple. Not very hard at all. But now the second level, a little bit more tricky. Unlikely I'll lose a life on this one. And the birds keep on eating the seeds, which is annoying. Because that costs you points. There's a time limit on the level. Almost lost a life there. And if you eat the seeds, it will say holds the timer. So there's little nuances to this game. Now, I hate this level. This is the level I lose the most lives on because of the stupid lift. Now, I just freak out at it. I really do. I meant to jump there. There you go. Oh no! First life lost. Disaster. Never mind. So, yes, bloody lift. I hate it. Got to time it just right. And there's more of them, and later on in the game it gets worse. No! That's not fair. That wasn't fair. That wasn't an ineptitude on my front. That just wasn't fair. Oh god. So there's no joystick support in this version of the game. There is joystick support on my favourite version and the other version. But my favourite version is the MSX port, believe it or not. Yeah, that's my favourite version. Oh, bit of a glitch there on the screen. Come on. Well, I've got that one. So I'm stuck here, so I'm going to have to get out. There you go. Whoa! No! I lose all the lives on this level. I'm no good. I'm no good at this level. It's always bothered me, even when I was playing it. I mean, the version I prefer is the MSX version. The sound's better. Just generally, it's better. Wait. Oh! There it is. This is a screen I'm very familiar with. Type my name in. Lowercase this time. I don't caps lock earlier. Don't know why. Caps lock was just done. Very strange. Like you care. That's what I got. So I was playing. I've been practicing earlier, but you know I can't. I'm just defeated by that one screen. So yeah, Chuckie Egg. It's out on many different platforms. I don't think it came out on the NES though. So there's one platform it didn't come out on. Might be wrong though. Might be wrong. But generally, yeah, it come out on everything. Pretty much everything. And it's so successful because it's just a very accessible, very challenging, and very fun game, but very simple as well. So let's hit start. And how many players? One, because on my own, sadly. Right, but I am doing it very much in the comfort of my own home. Yeah, comfort. New chair, like in the new chair. I got it today. Built it today as well. Almost got me. Didn't. Oh, trapped. This is bad. Oh, died on the first level. Embarrassing. Oh, never mind. So that bloke trying to play Cuphead. Embarrassing was that? again. Oddly enough, you can actually latch onto ladders as you jump through them, just by hitting up. It's pretty cool. I've done it a couple of times already. No, if you try and jump on the platforms and the collision detection is a bit ropey. Oh, I'm going to do that again then. So the way to do that is you just press up as you hit the ladder. Boo! There you go. I'm not sure what the massive duck is for, by the way, in the top top left-hand corner. There's my dyslexia kicking in, so I can't do left or right. Sorry. So we've got another 3 platforms to do. The first is, well, there's the PS4. Still haven't done the PS4 game. The Nintendo Switch and the Atari 7800. They're the 3 platforms that I will be covering. And then once we've done that, there's gonna be a big change. In this, we're going to be covering much more complex games than this, because one thing about this channel is that we've kept the games relatively sort of simple, you know, nothing too challenging, sort of complexity wise, deliberately, so we can actually play the games over an hour with some meaning. You know, they're not too difficult to comprehend within the hour we're playing them in. So, but I hate that lift. Hopefully I'm going to get past this level. Not today. Oh well. Anyway, where were we? Yes. So going to be more complex games, more lengthy sort of more complex games. So RPGs, that kind of thing, strategy games, stuff that I'm actually more into, to be frank. That I wanted to do on this channel, but really couldn't because the format we developed, which is a bit annoying. But that's what you're gonna do. I've got a time limit on this, but I'm not sure. Is he going to come up here? Probably. If he comes up here, if he goes down on the platform, I can take a dive down there. There you go, I've got that egg. Ugh! Hate this lift. That's why I hate this lift! Because you fall off it all the time. Mercifully, you do the eggs that you haven't collected don't come back. That'll be just evil. Right, just one egg to get. Just one egg. How do I get it? There you go, did it! Did it! Awesome, go me. More stupid lifts. Right, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Oh. Okay. Very annoying. Well, at least I got to the next level, and let's put my name in again. There you go. So. Yeah, new year, new layout. I'm a little dude in the corner, so you can barely see me now, which is important because I think, like I said, the game's the star, not the person playing it. Need that. So let's continue. Let's possess the start. One player. Let's carry on. Hopefully I'll get better. That's one thing I've noticed in the year or so I've been playing and doing this now, is that playing these games I do actually get better at them. I do like the way the timer stops when you eat seeds. Having to avoid those birds, they're kind of annoying me now. Yeah. Heading this way? Yeah, you are. Like I said, the sound's coming from the BBC, not through an audio that goes into the television, which is why you get a slight disconnect as a lag, which I apologise for. At least on the stream, anyway. Damn, should have got those seeds first. Never mind, let's continue. So what sort of games will we be playing later on this year then, after we've done all the platforms, which will be 47 platforms, by the way. 47. We've played 47 games on 47 different platforms. There's been some debate, great, about whether we should do different PC platforms as well. But we've already, I mean, we have actually covered PC games already in a form of Dungeon Keeper. And I think we're going to leave it at that. I mean, we could do DOS games, we could do Windows games, stuff like that. But we decided, or Windows 95 games maybe, but we decided it's just a bit of a quagmire, so we're not going to bother. I'm just going to go with the So I just suddenly stopped talking because I was focusing on the ability to jump from that particular... Oh, at least I've got the egg, eh? At least I've got the egg. So... Just awful. Awful lift. Yeah, so 47 games on 47 different platforms. I'm not going to get ready. I'm just going to cry. More of my name on here. Right. Just the one. It's just me. Must say the BBC's holding out very well. It's I played the Elite on it already. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? But, see, this level's fine. I'm kind of comfortable with it, but when it comes to those lifts, I'm just defeated by them. I can't time it properly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Which way are you going to go? Which way are you going to go? That's it. Getting better and better at that first level. Keyboard on the BBC is pretty responsive. In fact, out of all the retro computers I own, it's probably one of the better ones. The best, I still think I rate the highest, and response and general responsiveness Is the MSX. The Toshiba MSX I've got. That's the best one that I own. I have streamed from that already. I streamed Penguin's Adventure. Something like that. Arctic Adventure. Which is pretty cool. There you go. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Lifts! Bloody lifts! Ugh! Oh! I'm so sorry. I know it's frustrating to watch an inept player of video games. It really is frustrating. I know. I know. No joystick control, see? Would have enjoyed. See, Memphis X version has joystick. You're a lucky man, Mr. Regan. I like the fact you move faster than the birds do. That's good. Ah! I was focusing so much on the eggs, I didn't see the bird. It's so weird. So weird. Oh! You can't just walk off them. When you walk off them, you don't jump. And it's just... Level 3. Level 3 is just evil. It is just so evil. Level 3 in Chuckie Egg has really... It was always been my bane. It's not quite as bad as Banyan Tree on Jet Set Willy. More to the point, the whole of Jet Set Willy. That's just terrible. Sorry, everyone. I know it's meant to be a favoured game, but it's not. It's created by a diseased mind. Not very good game, my opinion. 1. Okay, let's continue. I will get past level 3. I promise. Oh, blimey. Or globbits, I should say. Oh, globbits. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Now I'm dead. Nothing I can do. I'm dead. It always amazes me the simplicity of these games, and yet there was something there. There was something there. Especially this one. Chuckie Egg has continued to be favoured, and I thought, well, what games could I play on the BBC? Well, there's this, there's Revs, there's what else? Elite, of course. Oh, here's the bane, my bane. Ooh! Is either that or death by bird? almost at it. I mean, to get killed by the stupid lift is what I lose my life most of the time. It's the stupid lift. No, it's going to come up here, isn't it? I need to get that bloody thing. I'll get it later. Oh, come on! Frustrating as hell. Can't walk off the edge, Chris. Yes, my name again. You know, Chris is all the way down, but never more than... I mean, I'd like to break 10,000 points. There's an aim for this session. To break 10,000 points in Chuckie Egg. Can't be that hard, surely. Right. Maybe we keep all that wrong. I don't know. Come on. I do this first level different every time, don't I? I noticed that. It's just kind of random layout. Might be fun to do like a Chuckie Egg sort of versus platform comparison sort of thing, you know. But I think ultimately they all look pretty much the same. But like I said, my favourite version is the MSX version. That seems to be the most responsive. Supports a joystick for a start. Here we are, level 3. Once again, we return. My nemesis. We're about to reach the halfway mark. Regular listeners or viewers or listeners? Our podcast sort of thing coming in there. Regular viewers will know that at the half-past point, we then reveal what the next game or what the next platform is. Oh. I don't know why I did that. That is Nax or Next Machina on the PlayStation 4. That's what I'm going to be covering next time. So do tune in for that if you're into that kind of game. Like I said, more arcade stuff. Because we have to do arcade stuff. Oh, great. This show's only lasts an hour. And then after that we sort of knock off. PlayStation 4. It's kind of long overdue to do a PlayStation 4. But, you know. I thought I could jump between ladders, but not. That's going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. not to be. Two more. No! Yes! Yes! There you go. I've only got one life left to do this, though, which is a bit annoying. What? Okay. No! Cheap death as well. Almost got 10,000 though. Yeah, Nax Machina on the PlayStation 4 will be the next game. I have played twin stick shooters. I do like this particular game. It's good fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. That should be good. Because it's a good game. It's got to be said. It's a good game. And yeah, it's a game from the same people who built Super Stardust titles on the Amiga way back when, and unfortunately they're leaving that sort of genre behind now. They're moving on from it, which is sad. There's not enough money in it, apparently. Not a lot of people buying those sort of games, which makes it difficult for them to justify actually making those games anymore. So yeah, there it is. Let's continue. Hopefully I'll do a little bit better than I am on this. That one. Please don't. Did the very thing I didn't want it to do. I've done this before, haven't I? I've done it before. Not really looked at the bird and then it just took me out. I want to get to 10,000. It's 10,000 points. I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to get better at that third level. I'm going to put concentration face on now. I'm going to be a little bit quiet. I know it's annoying. I know it's boring, but it's got to be done because I want to do this level. We want to do it. I really, really believe in myself. No! I have to jump earlier than that. I really do have to start jumping earlier than that. Right. One left. Oh, I did it! Unless you hit those right in the middle, you can't do it. $10,000! I did it! And then the screen goes blank. Those lifts. Those lifts. I don't know what to tell you, those lifts. Honestly. Come on! I've got 10,000 points though. Oh, I did it. I got to 10,000. I'm getting better. Come on. Give me that. Happy face. Look, 10,000. See, did it. What I set out to do. I'm going to play more, of course, because this show lasts for an hour. Right. This bit annoys me. So malevolent. Did that wrong, didn't I? Never mind. Let's continue. Almost did the same mistake I did before. Try to get that seed though, and the bird eat it, which is annoying. I just forgot about how the bird seed stops the clock. Did not know about that. Hit detecting on this game is a bit it's a bit hit and miss. Hit and miss. See what never mind. See the hit box. Never mind. Never got that like that before. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, the lifts! Damn lifts! Worst mechanic in the game ever. Right. Okay, it's just these two now. No! Come on! No! Hate that level. Hate level so much. It's almost as bad as this one. I can't. I'm dead. No! Oh! I'm not sure how to get that egg. Ugh. How do you get that one? I'm going to try and get it now. It's kind of annoying. There you go. Whoa! No. Okay, it's on its way, so... Right into it! Right into the bloody bird! I might get to the 5th level, though. That would be pretty cool. Just got to keep my nerve. No! Alright, okay. So I've just got to get those two on the far left-hand side. And then we're on to the next level. Honestly. Come on! Oh, that was so unfair! That was so unfair! No! No way! Oh, that was so unfair! Oh, God! Cheap death, desperately trying to get up there. Oh, this game's brutal. It's brutal. They talk about Dark Souls. Yes, I did it. I did it. I compared. Yeah, I went there. I know, little dude in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, oh yeah, I went there. I compared Chuckie Egg to Dark Souls. I did it. I care not. Do, do, do. That's the key. Get most seed as possible. Then you get most points. Because points make prizes. Well, they don't, but. Now you're going to eat the seed. No, you're not. Don't. Stay with me. There you go. Clean as a whistle. So, come on, my Bane. Am I getting better at you? No, I'm not. Am I getting better at you? See? Shocking. I'm impressed, Mr. Chris. I'm impressed. Don't think I can get up there. I've tried this before. Yeah. One egg! Oh! One egg! Come on! Evil level. Right. Speaking of evil levels. Oh. Oh, come on, go away. No? Bird movement is so erratic. It's just so weird. Don't. Oh! Oh! I'm dead. Come on, come on. I can do this. I believe in me. Yes! Level number 5! Come on! Get in! I don't know what's going on with this level. It's very strange. Suddenly gone quiet. Sorry about that. Eggs in very strange places. I've got one life left. Ugh. This game's too stressful. But like I said, with anything, with any game, when you talk about, oh, you know, this is really hard, Demon Souls is really hard, you just keep playing, and if you just keep playing just that one game, you get really, really good. This is obvious, but I can definitely see the appeal of this game. I really can see why it's so celebrated. I really can. Playing with fire there, aren't I, a bit? Right, so if I can get this C before he comes. I'm point chasing now. My Bane! Hello, Bane! Let's do this side. Let's do the right hand side. As soon as I move towards it, I knew I was going to lose a life. Never mind. I don't know how to deal with this one unless... I know what to do. There you go! Done! Right, so we get to 5 again, and we'll call it there. Another successful stream. I just love getting better at this game. It's just so rewarding. That wasn't so rewarding. You are lucky. Was I lucky though? I'll get to 6. I'm sworn to it. I'm going to get to 6. Oh, come on! Overzealous of the jump button. 1 life. I can do this. I believe in me. I'm glad someone does. I did it again! Oh. Oh well, it was not to be. But I did get a very high score. I got to level 5. That's the best I've ever done in Chuckie Egg. I know, embarrassing as that sounds, but it is true. It is true. So, again, thank you very, very much for watching. It's been great. Nax Machina? I'll call it that. PS4 next week. And the week after that will be a Switch game. And the final session for Spong Vault in its current form will be on the Atari 7800. So looking forward to that. But again, thank you very much for watching. It's been great. And yeah, I will see you next week for Nax Machina. Bye.